Justin Bohr hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He'll get it into second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Bouncer down the line. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
A little bouncer. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. Into the box, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the strike called at the knees, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Sean Rodriguez.
Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mitch Moreland.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch on the way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Tillman ready with a 1-2. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled. Now at the plate, Alexi Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Alexi.
This will be handled by Pedroia at second. 1 away. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
He'll try again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Bradley Jr.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And he's safe. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Justin Turner.
Hit on the ground to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Pedroia has it. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Softly hit out towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Sano is over, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Sean Rodriguez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Standing in, Adam Jones. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Fielder, Adam
Into the windup and the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Ready for another shot now. Danny Valencia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. So stepping in, David Peralta, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lays off 2-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Number 2,
coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Ramirez is on his way home. The runner scores from second. Digging in and look.
Third baseman, number 13, Justin Turner.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's in there for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. Been a strikeout victim. Twice in this
First
one.
baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, and that's the third out. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman, Justin
In
Bour.
front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Got him. Here's Miguel Sano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Fielder, Miguel Sano.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Now, Danny Valencia is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the base.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Carson Smith is called upon.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Carson
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Stepping into the box, Alexi Ramirez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the runner's coming home. Hit back up the middle. Throw won't get him. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Dustin Pedroia.
This is line to left. Peralta is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The shortstop, number 2.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow little grounder left side. Turner's got to get rid of it. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners get a complete Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Today we bring you Conquest baseball action between the Monsters and the Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Just got a piece up the line. He's got to hurry, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Griffey Jr.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners,
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. The pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogaerts into shallow center, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now batting, Ben Gamble. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Striding in, Nelson Cruz. Man at first for him following the one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zunino will wait on it. 1 down. So striding in, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Valencia. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the pitch. On Gallardo with the good live fastball. That's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think
threw it right past him. Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 coming from Lester. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Now in the box, Danny Valencia. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Mike Zunino. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ryan Zimmerman goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. High in the air out to center field. Gamble has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th. Catcher.
So striding for
John Lester.
Logan Morrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Logan Morrison.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the. Gerard Dyson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher, Alex Colomé. A 6'2" right-hander jogs in to take over on the mound.
Now pitching, Alex Colomé.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. And here's a curveball looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop, Sheen.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number
and
16,
that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for
Gamble.
1 after a single his first time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, Bob.
And he'll step on the bag himself. Number 54 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 54.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Alonso is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. A high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
24.
Riding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Zunino gathers it, and that ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And he takes ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogaerts has it. A quick out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in to try it again. Yonder Alonso hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. The throw into second. Cano is on his way home, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got a step swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make it better.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is striding into the box. Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff. He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Ryan Zimmerman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with the fastball. And it's going
a swing and a miss. That digging in, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is up with it. And a rather easy first out. Standing in, Mike Zunino. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. Leonis Martin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he got him. Number 61 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you. That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. George Springer.
Now pinch hitting, George Springer.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first save. Addison Reed enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that's in there. Base hit. Gamble rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out. Tony Zitch is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogarts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the ready once again. Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A little tapper. No problem here. 1 away. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in once again, Danny Valencia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Danny Valencia becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 3-2 now.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And the Mariners are going to walk home as winners. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Giovanni Gallardo. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the visitors.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, number 25.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Another one sent foul. 2 out with the man at first. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
So striding in, Mookie Betts. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's a high pop-up. Bryant is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Breaking pitch here, chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. No score here as we play inning number 2. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. Digging in, Sean Rodriguez. He'll lead it off against
Sean.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it. Happ, 1 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Zobrist has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Now batting, Addison Russell. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Addison
Russell. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat. Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Kyle Schwarber is out number 2 here in the third inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Puig's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Arrieta gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Bryant is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th. Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez, a base hit in his first trip.
Designated hitter.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a single in his first try. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down the third baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ben Zobrist.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Pedroia on to first, and he really paid the price at second base. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Sean Rodriguez.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Man, we're getting late in the game. His ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
This is line to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Line towards center field. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Line hard toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Ben Zobrist.
First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory, too. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Designated hitter.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Russell's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready for another chance. Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Fielder Ian Happ.
Scorched to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher,
here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Addison Russell. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And this one's in the dirt. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rodriguez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 3-2 one more time. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Strike 2. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. A little bouncer. Another 0-2 home. This is popped up. Pedroia is there for it. And that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Sean.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot
3.
now. Sandy Leon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Arrieta into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Contreras recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Yasiel Puig.
Out of play. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Right.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Ben Zobrist now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back for it is Bradley, but this one's going to kick off the wall. That gets down, and the inning continues. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moreland around first on his way for 2. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here's the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The throw will go to third, and he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. At the plate, Mookie Betts, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load. The bases here and set up the force at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And he is out at the plate. So hold all tickets. We're not done yet. One big out here in the inning. Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.